Hey boo, hey, welcome back to your girl's channel. So you know how they talking about the teacher who had all the girl students taking his braids out and stuff, and there's kind of this big uproar about it. Some people are like, it's no big deal. Some people are like, he got us messed up, fire him. So it's a lot going on. Now, my opinion is kind of I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out. So let's get into the video that I'm talking about to begin with.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed, so I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever, so naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun, play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics, because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say. And me, I don't want kids of my own, so all of these kids are literally my children. And in case you're wondering about their parents, most of them follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids that I was fortunate enough to catch on film. Since I'm a science teacher, one thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between organisms. The type of relationship that I like to foster in my class is mutualism, or mutualistic relationship, which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me, safe to come to me with their problems, their frustrations. They come to me seeking guidance and wisdom, or come to me simply to chill and hang out because they know that they have a safe space to be themselves around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up. I strive to be the teacher that makes my inner child happy, someone that my inner child will be proud of. I want to be the teacher that my students reflect back on 20, 30 years down the line and think like, dang, that teacher I had in middle school, he was the shit. No further questions, Your Honor. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. You think this was inappropriate or people were making something out of nothing?
As a lot of people were saying, this is not okay because these young girls could possibly have crushes on their teachers, and then this is just adding a little extra to it. And some people are saying this is strictly innocent because there's no harm, no foul play being done. You know what I mean? Which there really isn't. My thing is, he's a young looking teacher, and it's always these young teachers that end up getting involved with these kids. And it be women teachers sometimes too. How innocent is it? You know what I mean? And another thing is, instead of just letting it be, the man just keeps making more and more videos, I guess trying to prove his innocence. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
Amidst all the controversy that has come from this video that I posted, I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students are sending me during. Some of the messages that they've been sending me. during this time. Hey, bestie, I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and up for you no matter what happens. We got you. Again, we miss you and we love you so much, and can't wait for you to come back. I wish that this never happened because it feels like we're losing you. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long, because if you're not back by Monday, I know something's up. But anyways, I also made sure that the classroom was clean before we left. Love you, missed you. Love you, miss you. See you later. Hi, Mr. White. We've been seeing all this stuff going on, and so has your other former students, and I just want you to know that we're standing with you. I'm literally in my junior year of high school right now, and seeing all this, you were my and many others' favorite teacher. Many of your students and former students are doing our best to advocate for you. You're one of the few teachers that made me really feel like I had a voice and opinion. And not only that you made learning fun and encouraging, at the end of the day, some people won't understand that some adults generally have a good heart. And have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children, and that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc. None that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on, and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems. Continue being you, and don't let anyone change that. For the GOAT. What's up, Mr. White? I know that your situation may not be looking the best, but just know that you'll get through it, and we all know your real intentions. Remember your Bruce Lee quote. Remember your Bruce Lee quote. Can't wait for your return. P.S. Your Air Maxes are in the boys' locker room. I saved them today after practice, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just put them in there. My Bruce Lee quote is, if you have an emotional reaction to anything someone says or does to you, it means that person can control you, and you should not be controlled by anyone. Dear Mr. White. Dear Mr. White, we hope that you're doing well during these tough times. We hope that you're doing well during these tough times. We wanted to let you know that we appreciate you as a teacher, as our teacher, and we hope the best for you in your future. We hope you come back, and we want you to keep your head up, like Tupac said. In appreciation of you, we cleaned up your class. Thank you for all that you do for us. Don't listen to those haters. We love you, Mr. White. Lock in before we tweak out. And P.S. We also fed your kids for you. And my kids are my animals that are at the school, and lock in before I tweak out is something that I say to them when they get on my nerves, so thank you.
Your ass, I let my students paint my nails before. The student that you see in this video has goals and aspirations to be a nail tech. Not only does she do nails, she does hair, makeup, she's a dancer, super intelligent. She's pretty much a jack of all trades. Since that's the homie, she came up and saw my nails looking a little rough, and she decided she wanted to give me a fresh, clear coat.
I don't know. I want to believe that, yes, it could be innocent, and he is just really close to his students. That's the vibe that these videos are giving off anyways, but we're judging off of a video. Ain't no telling what's really going on behind the scenes, but on camera, it seems innocent. But if I think about it overall as a whole, I think no. We should be leaving each other's hair alone because it's risky. People be having weed worms and all kind of stuff. I think certain boundaries should not be crossed. especially if you are supposed to be the professional in that setting. Now, I done come across another video, y'all, of the same thing happening, but it's vice versa. And I got to know what y'all feel about this one, because I got pretty strong feelings about this one.
Top story, a social media post out of Columbus getting a lot of attention. It revolves around a mother upset about sending her child to school with one hairstyle, only for her to return home with another hairstyle done by her pre-K teacher. And Newsletter 9's Catrice Nolan joins us live near that daycare school with more on why the local mom is so outraged. So Catrice, what did she tell you?
Well, Jason, here at Child Care Network, little London is in one of the pre-K classes. She says she and her mom started their hair lock journey about a month ago. But she says when she dropped off London, her hair was in her locks. But when she came back to pick her up, her hair was totally different. This is 4-year-old London Varlak, a pre-K student at Child Care Network on Warm Springs Road. This is the day she and her mom started her hair lock journey.
When I got her hair washed, it was detangled, conditioned, the locks were started, and
It's a service she paid $150 for on April 14th. And 3 weeks later, she went to school like this, but her mom says her child walked out of school looking like this.
And Monday on May the 6th, I go to pick her up from the daycare, and I noticed there's a little child that looks like my child whose hair is braided.
Only it wasn't another child, it was London, with a new hairstyle not approved by her mother.
Why would you comb out 32 locks out of a child's hair to sit down and braid them tight, and sit and part her hair and do all this other stuff during school hours, and you didn't call me? And her literal response was, I just didn't.
She says that answer isn't enough for her. We spoke to a loctician, someone who specializes in styling locks.
It's very disrespectful because she did not have the parents' permission to do it. The mother spent money on this service, and she crossed the line. She went overboard. She should have consulted with the parent, and more than anything, it wasn't her place.
The mom says she had to take her daughter to an urgent care after noticing some scalp irritation, possibly from the tight braids. The loctician we spoke with says that's a concern when removing locks and braiding instead.
So here we are, and now there's a inflammation or something going on with the baby's head. And again, all of this could have been avoided if she would have just made a phone call to the parent.
And this is why this can become a problem very easily. Y'all getting too comfortable doing what you want to do with people's kids. Whether it be the teacher getting his hair done by the students, or the teacher doing the student's hair. Y'all getting too comfortable doing what you want to do without talking to these people's parents. I don't care if I sent my baby to school with sticks and leaves in her hair. When she come up out that classroom, them sticks and leaves better still be there. You don't mess with somebody's kids without asking the parent first. That is totally unacceptable to me. She need to be fired, okay? I think she need a month in jail, low-key, too. Because now the baby head is inflamed because you braided the hair too tight. I don't know how this is about to go down, but this is a problem. I think that teachers need to remain professional and do your job. Just freaking teach already. All the extracurricular activities, no. She painting your nails and stuff. I don't care if that's what they want to do. Then you go buy her a fake hand. They have fake hands where she can practice nails on. If you care that much, go actually invest in your students things that they really want to do. Don't make yourself the doll, because you're putting yourself in a position to be side-eyed, okay? Because there's too much going on in America with kids and adults and things that are not supposed to be happening. So, whether you innocent or not, teach, everything is looked at awkwardly. You are guilty until proven innocent in America. I don't care what they say. And that teacher that took that little baby hair out, girl, you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Because what the hell was you thinking? You wasn't. I just know my baby's teachers better leave their little paws up off of my kids. Period. I don't want my daughter braiding her teacher's hair either. I don't want my daughter doing none of that. Sit your ass down and read the book. Do the math. Whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. Don't be painting his nails and all of that. Nope. Go paint your mama nails. It's too much. I don't know. It's too much. The more I think about it, yes, it seemed innocent, but the more I think about it, No, not my kid. Y'all kids fine, not mine. Period. And that's what I feel about it. If you like this video, give your girl a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to catch you in the next one, boo.